Finding very rare materials in Elite Dangerous is a bit of a hassle. Normally people try to find these materials, and so did I for a long time, by just looking at planets and seeing whether these planets actually hold the elements that they are searching for in decent quantities. You can see this in the map, in the galaxy map, or at least in the system map overview. However, there's actually a way easier method in order to find certain materials. And today I'm going to show you one of the more easier ways in order to get a couple of these very rare materials. So we are now at a planet called Orrere 2b. This system is actually close to Leesti, which is one of the is the outpost actually of DD Vaterman. And this system itself is actually pretty much within the inhabited space bubble. Now within this system there is a crashed ship at Orrere 2b. And this crashed ship, as you can see over here at this system, is located exactly where I am. You can see the coordinates, which I will display also in the description of the video down below. Anyway, you can travel to these coordinates and you should be able to find the ship that has crashed over there. And once you are down, you can actually see the wreckage site, which I'm currently at. And within this wreckage site you will find a lot of different containers. Just some goods here and there like gold, palladium and other stuff. But you will also find these cargo racks. And these cargo racks actually often hold pretty valuable rare materials. Actually, all of the time they just spawn rare materials. These rare materials are materials like tungsten and tellurium or zirconium. I've also found ruthenium and antimony. And these elements are usually actually in high demand by some of the engineers, and especially by the highest grade upgrades of the engineers. And by visiting this planet site you can very easily obtain these items just by giving it a go and visiting this crash site and shooting at the cargo racks, picking up those materials in the meantime. Now it can be of course that the item that you are searching for example antimony, is not as often found within these cargo racks. If that's the case and you are really searching for this particular resource, then I would advise you to just go back to your ship. You should be able to park your ship very close nearby the crash site. At least I was capable of parking an Anaconda, though with some difficulties, but I did manage to do so, kind of close by. And what you can then do is you can just go back to your ship, reload the game, or at least reload towards a different mode of the game, and then all the different cargo racks should have respawned. And by doing this you should be able to get all the resources that you require, at least the couple that I've mentioned that seem to spawn from these cargo racks. So by doing this you can very easily obtain these items and use them for engineer upgrades. And I said at some point it's just a matter of rinse and repeat in order to find all the items that you need.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Like over here, we find some zirconium, which can be a very useful item for many engineer upgrades as well. And some tungsten, which is usually important for armor upgrades in the game by engineers. such as Selene Jean. Here we find some antimony, which is a very useful element to get your shield your shield boosters up to level 5. And here again some tungsten and some ruthenium, which are also particularly rare items or materials. Now the rest of this video, it's just not about the landing site, but really like how to use the items that you have just scavenged. So, like I said, one of the most closest engineers that is around is Didi Waterman, and she's just like 10 light years away from the current system that I'm at. So by traveling down there, you can make use of your antimony, for instance, that you've just collected, in order to get your shield boosters up to grade level 5. And that's exactly one of the reasons why I went to search for this site. Now I must admit that I didn't find this site by just looking for it myself. Actually, the forums are usually a very useful source in order to get to know these kind of things. So I just show you that it is possible in this video, because I tried and I was successful in getting actually all the materials I needed in a very short amount of time. I mean, otherwise it would have taken a person, I guess, hours upon hours of just searching for these items by collecting them from these planetary objects. Let me mention the commander that actually reported this on the forum. His name was Commander Fruitbat, and well, he claimed that these sites might actually disappear again in the future. But well, I just visited it and it still works, so many thanks to Commander Fruitbat for reporting this. Because if everyone would do this, it would actually make life for a lot of commanders a lot easier. And by making a video out of this, I personally hope again that I'm able to reach more people in order to inform them about alternative strategies in order to get these items for their engineer upgrades.
Falcon, Delacy, Tango, Yankee, Charlie, Heavy. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking procedure completed.
And here you can see that I already had some upgrades there, but they were just level 1. But now, thanks to all the antimony that I collected, I can now improve almost every single shield booster to a certain other type that I would like. Here you have, of course, some of the materials that are required for that, but especially the antimony was one that was a pain to find before I actually got notified of this location. So with that, I would like to conclude this video. Please like and subscribe for more information about Elite Dangerous and other games. And of course, stay safe out there, commanders. And don't forget to use the forums if you find something useful to inform others.